Good morning everybody. Hope you all are having a great time. And why wouldn't you? Because it's summertime, which means monsoon is coming. Okay, before you go like you know nothing Jon Snow, I have a question for you. Well, I technically understand that summer is still more than a month away, but is your hair ready for it? If not, you better get started now as long as you have time for it. And watch the video till the very end. The rainy season, the monsoon, it's so dreamy, so refreshing to so many people, especially in the tropics and especially after the heat wave of the summer. But it is that time of the year which is particularly harsh on one part of your body, your hair. And the reason is moisture, the abundance of humidity in the air. It causes hydrogen bond to form between the tiny droplets of water that stick to your hair and the protein-like substance called keratin that our hair is made up of. Now that hydrogen bond breaks the hair structure, which leads to all sort of problem. Now if I sound too technical, just understand this. Too much of humidity in the air isn't good for your hair. It makes long hair go curly. Curly hair becomes even more curly, frizzy, unmanageable, damaged, broken, and eventually it leads to hair loss. But luckily, we have got solution. In my opinion, there are 7 proven techniques that work wonders to your hair. If you implement each and every one of them, I can promise you one thing, you will stop worrying a lot less about your hair. Tip number 1, oil your hair. You see, if your hair is already damaged and it's lifeless, it is good to supply it with some vitamins in the form of oil. If you can fortify it with nothing better than that. And not just that, if you massage your scalp with oil, even if for 5 minutes, that stimulates blood flow into your hair follicle, which in turn stimulates hair growth. But there is a catch to that. If you have dandruff, and we can have dandruff because of so many reasons. If it is because of itchy and dry scalp, oil it up. It not only nourishes your hair strands or your hair shaft, but it moisturizes your scalp and stimulates blood flow into your hair follicle, which in turn stimulates hair growth. But if you're having dandruff because of too oily scalp, because of overactive sebum gland, stop oiling, because chances are your condition is already bad because of the humidity and the moisture in the air, and applying oil on top of that may make situation worse. In my opinion, go and see a doc, fix the situation as soon as possible. Number 2, use something like this instead of this. The reason is, closer the teeth or the bristle, whatever, of the comb is, it will apply more pressure on your hair when you comb it. And if your hair is wet and if it is already damaged, you may end up pulling a couple of strands of your hair. Use something like this instead, which is a white-toothed comb. So you see the gap between the teeth, okay? The wider the gap, the lesser will be the pressure on your hair. It will be easier for you to detangle your hair with a comb like this. And it puts much less pressure on your hair. Lesser the pressure, lesser is the stress. And lesser is the stress, lesser is the hair fall. Better it is for you. Tip number 3 is change your shampoo if it is leaving your hair too dry. Choose a shampoo which is not too natural and not too artificial and have harmful substances. Tip number 4 is stop using too much of hair product. See, if you're a person who spends a lot of time outside, during the monsoon the chances of dust particle and soot sticking to your hair is even greater, because the moisture in the air makes it easier for the dust particle to stick to your hair. Now, if you're using too much of hair product and if you don't wash it before you go to bed, things can get worse. It will block all the breathing space and well, I guess I don't have to explain it too much, you know it. If you ever thought of sporting a style that involves a shorter hair, now is the time for it. Guess what else is the best thing to do now? Considering subscription. If you're new to the channel, why don't you subscribe? You see there is a red button there, you can click it and that's all it takes. I'm waiting for you. Done? Okay, back to the topic. Now, by telling you to cut your hair, I'm not asking you to chop it off completely. You probably can take the length of by a little bit. If your hair is 6 inches, 5 inches long, you can cut it short by an inch or 2. You see, the point is, the lesser the hair is exposed, the easier will it be for you to manage, the lesser will be the damage and lesser will be the hair fall. Number 6, not many of you would like it, but this is the time you probably need to fix your diet. If you are eating crap, if you're eating empty calories, you need to stop eating that now, because those things are creating toxins in your body and the toxins are no good to your hair. Now is the time your hair needs its nutrients the most, and if you're not providing it in the form of food, you're doing no good to your hair. So start eating healthy food, foods that are rich in zinc and iron, Foods that are rich in vitamins like A, B, C, E. I'm working on a separate video just on this topic, and it is going to come out soon on this channel. So if you don't want to miss it, stay tuned. And when you do subscribe, please remember to click on the bell and notification icon so that you don't miss a thing. Tip number 7. Drink a plenty of water. Your hair needs hydration. 1/4 of your hair is made up of water. So if you're not staying hydrated, if you're not drinking plenty of water, you're damaging your hair. Every cell in your body needs water to function, and your hair is no exception. So stay hydrated, drink a plenty of water, and help your hair to stay stronger. One bonus tip: you need to exercise. If you exercise, your body is healthy. If your body is healthy, your hair is healthy. See, the moment you exercise, your heart starts pumping more blood, which increases the blood circulation in your body. More blood circulation means more nutrients reach your hair follicle, which stimulates hair growth, strong hair, and better hair. No price for guessing. So these are the 7 tips plus one bonus that I thought would be useful for you. They are pretty much simple and easy to implement. Now if you think I missed anything, write it down in the comment section. I'll be glad to know that. And I will see you in the next video.